Welcome guys. Now let us look at the second question of the contest. The second question says minimum rectangles to cover points. What does the question says? We are given with a 2D integer array points where points at the index of y equals to xi, comma yi. We are also given with an integer w. Our task is to cover all the points given with rectangles. Each rectangle has its lower end at x1, comma 0 and its upper end is at the same point which is given to us in the array points, that is x2, comma y2. What we must do is a point is considered covered by rectangle if it lies within or on the boundary of a rectangle. So we need to return an integer denoting the minimum number of rectangles needed so that each point is covered by at least one rectangle. And a point may be covered by more than one rectangle also. This is the thing which is mentioned here over here. So let us understand this particular question with the help of an example. First of all, the points were given to us as 2, 1. So 2, what does 2, 1 denotes? Is its lower end is located at x1, 0, that is 2, 0, and its upper end is located at 2, 1, which is this point. Similarly, we have this black circles. We have denoted the points which are mentioned over here. So we need the minimum number of rectangles to cover all of these points. So we require only two rectangles, which are mentioned in this figure, denoted in this figure, this one rectangle and this one rectangle. With the help of these two rectangles, all the points will lie inside these rectangles or either on the boundary of these rectangles. So we require only two particular rectangles to cover all of the points. In the similar way, this question denotes the number of points with the black circles, and we require only three rectangles to cover all of these points. So what is the approach which we are going to follow in order to solve this particular question? See, what we did is, first of all, we have computed the size of our vector, int size equals to point dot size. We have made one set. We have taken the help of set data structure. What does the set data structure do? It stores one point only one time, and it stores all the point in a sorted order. So this is the specialty of set data structure. So what we did is we have inserted all the points, all the x coordinate of each and every point. S dot insert points at the index of I at the index of 0. Then we have iterated through our entire set. Auto it equal to s dot begin. Now what we are trying to do is, first of all, let me explain you. Suppose these were the points given to us, 1, 2, 3, 4. These were the x coordinates. What does this w say? This is the main thing, that x2 minus x1 should be lesser than or equal to w for the rectangle. These conditions must be satisfied for the rectangle, that x2 minus x1 should be lesser than or equal to w. So if I take my first coordinate at 1 and the second coordinate at 2, so only one rectangle can be formed from these two coordinates. Similarly for 3 also and for 4 also. There is no condition for the other side of the rectangle. Only from x coordinate it is mentioned that x2 minus x1 should be lesser than or equal to w. For y coordinate, there is no condition. So all the coordinates for all the points which comes under the x coordinate as 1 and x coordinate as 2 will be covered with the help of this rectangle. Similarly, all the points which come under the x coordinate as 3 and x coordinate as 4 will be covered under this particular rectangle. So that is why the main thing is x coordinates. That is why we have inserted all the x coordinate in our set data structure. We are iterating through our set data structure, and initially we have made the value of answer variable as 1. Int start equals to star it, while it is not equal to s dot end. If star it is lesser than or equal to start plus w, it means in that particular rectangle only, that particular point will also get covered. So we need not to do anything. If star it is greater than start plus w, it means we need a new rectangle to cover that particular start coordinate. Cover that particular coordinate. So what we are going to do, we are going to increment the value of answer by 1, and we are going to update the value of start to star it. And then we are going to increment the value of it. Once this loop ends, in our answer variable, we will get the minimum number of rectangles which are required to cover all of these points. So we are going to return answer. Let us do this dry run of this particular code. What we are trying to do is, so that for the better clarity, The x coordinates was given to us as 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the set data structure, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we will come to 1, is 1 lesser than or equal to 1 plus w, which is w is given to as 2. So 1 is lesser than or equal to 2? Yes. So nothing will happen. Our IT variable, that is iterator, will increase. Not 2. 2 is lesser than or equal to w? Yes. 2 is lesser than or equal to 2? Yes. So that 2 will also get covered in that particular rectangle only. So nothing will happen. Our iterator will again get incremented. Now let us come on to 3. Is 3 lesser than or equal to 2? No. It means we require a new rectangle to cover this x coordinate. So we are going to increment the value of answer. Now answer will become 2 and start will become equal to 3. Now iterator will increase. It will go to 4. Is 4 lesser than or equal to 3 plus w? That is 4 is lesser than or equal to 4? Yes. It means it will get covered in that particular rectangle only. So our iterator will get increased. Now our iterator will reach to end position, loop will get terminate, and we are going to return the answer variable which stores 2. In the similar fashion, let us look at the example number 2 also. In example number 2, the coordinates are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In a 0, when our answer variable will be 1. Is 0 lesser than or equal to 0 plus w? That is 0 is lesser than or equal to 2? Yes. Nothing will happen. Our iterator will increment. Our iterator will go to 1. Is 1 lesser than or equal to 2? Yes. It will get covered in that particular rectangle only. Nothing will happen. Iterator will again get increment. Is 2 lesser than or equal to 2? Yes. It will get covered in that particular rectangle only. So this rectangle is covering all the points. 3 lesser than or equal to 2, the condition will become false. Answer variable will increment. So now answer variable will become 2. Start will also get updated. Start will become equals to 3. Is 4 lesser than or equals to 3 plus w? That is 4 lesser than or equal to 5? Yes, it will get covered in that particular rectangle. 5 is lesser than or equal to 5? Yes, it will get covered in that particular rectangle. 6 is lesser than or equal to 5? No. Our answer variable will again increment. That answer value will become 3. Start will get updated to 6. Our iterator will again increment. It will reach till the end. Loop will get terminated. We are going to return answer, that is 3. So I hope the question is clear to you all. In case the question is clear, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.